Today I'm going to show you how to make an abstract art journal and show you how to use Altenew's glue pen in a fun and different way. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be using Altenew's watercolor brush pens. I'm using the Autumn Festival set, and I just showed you that I store them in a jar upright because of how juicy they are. And I've put a mark on the top of the caps so that I know which collection that they belong to. It makes it easier for me to show you guys which ones I am using. So what I'm doing is I've taken one of the markers from the set and I am gently pressing the barrel on the part where it says push and then spreading the ink onto a heavyweight piece of cardstock, which I've cut down to 6 by 8 inches. And what I'm doing is, like I normally share with you guys, that there is a little bit of method to my madness. And what I've done is I have put my blobs down, my blobs of purple down in threes, and then I'm adding the other colors and elements on so that they are in odd numbers. Now, odd numbers are more pleasing to the eye, and the more I learn about art theory and composition, I feel like I'm learning new things every day. And then I'm taking a third color from the set, and then I've just made some really rough dot shapes. And now what I'm doing is I've taken a white gel pen and I'm just adding some marks here and there on the dot shapes and across some of the blobs of ink that I've added across my art journal page, just to bring some of that white element in. And as you know, I'm fond of my white space. I love seeing the negative space, and I feel that it makes my work look a little less busy. Now I'm using one of the fine liner pens. This is the brush one from Altenew set, and I'm adding some more marks because I wanted to add a bit more contrast to my piece by adding some black. And what I'm doing next is I've taken the Wild Flora stamp set and I am stamping one of the flowers down from the set on the right hand side of my art journal page. And I'm double stamping it with Obsidian Pigment Ink just to make sure that I get a nice and crisp image. What I absolutely love the Obsidian Pigment Ink is I simply cannot use any other black ink if I want to be sure that I want to get a crisp and clear outline. And I've also stamped a sentiment from the set which says every flower is a soul blossoming in nature. And now I have the on the plus side stencil, and I'm taking some embossing paste and just lightly and very roughly placing it down on some of the darker elements for a pop of more contrast against that dark background, and also to bring in back more of that white into my art journal page. I simply love using embossing paste. I love how it adds a little bit of texture to my pieces without too much bulk. And after making sure that it was completely dry, now here's the fun part. So I discovered that you can use the Altenew adhesives and you can heat emboss with them. So this includes the adhesive sheets, the tape runner, and the glue pen. And I plan on doing a video one of these days for you guys showing you that you can use heat embossing with your Altenew adhesives. So I'm just lightly adding some lines, and then I'm dusting on some antique gold embossing powder on. And what I'm doing is before the glue dries, I sprinkle the embossing powder on, and then I continue adding more glue to wherever I want to add some of that gold. So the glue stays dry, stays wet for quite a few seconds, but I wanted to work a bit fast and get that embossing powder on before it dried, before the glue dried. And then I'm heat setting it. And what the glue does is the glue adds a little bit of texture to that embossing powder. So it's not super smooth. And I just love that texture that it gives. And here is a closer look at my finished art journal page. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you give this technique a go. Let me know in the comments below what you liked about it. Thank you so much. Bye!
Hello there! Did that video just spark your creativity? And do you want more project ideas and inspiration videos too? Well, if you do, please make sure that you subscribe to the Altenew YouTube channel. Also, make sure that you do click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye!